Okay, so in your equipment locker, you must make sure before you operate the water maker that your freshwater pump is on. So that breaker there. The reason for this is that the active carbon solenoid opens up at the start of every water maker startup and allows pressurized fresh water to flood the system before the pump actually starts. So it's important that your pressurized fresh water is on, the grave bore valve is open, and this is the solenoid which is controlled by the system to open and close whenever you start the water maker, as well as whenever the water maker is washing itself. The solenoid will be activated and will allow the pressurized fresh water from your tanks to flow through down here into the top of this T-piece, and then feeds into the pump head, the inlet of the pump head, which is down here. Okay, that'll be the freshwater circuit. The seawater circuit, which we discussed just now, is coming through in a hose down here. It comes up through a non-return valve, and when the unit is making fresh water, the seawater travels again through here into the pump head inlet at the bottom, around the pump head and back through, and then this blue hose takes that pressure water all the way through to the lazarette. Okay? This is your pump pressure switch, and between this pressure switch and the pressure switch on the module in the lazarette, it monitors the pressure difference or deviation, and it will turn, if a hose came off either on the suction side or on the pressure side, the unit will turn itself off because the pressure would go out of the tolerance.
So,
as well as if your filters get clogged, the back pressure coming from between the two pressure switches would also exceed that tolerance and turn it off.
so we hear a difference in the pump, you know, when I think it was sucking air.
Yes.
So
it becomes a lot more metallic.
Yes.
A lot louder as well.
Yes.
Yes. Instead of a buzz, instead of a hum, it becomes a buzz.
Yes, and I think that's what we were hearing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very important that you limit that. So if you're sailing and you hear that, rather shut the water maker down until you either slow down or get into better conditions.
Okay.
Because what happens is inside this pump head, we've got two carbon faces running on each other.
Yes.
And it uses the water as a lubricant. Now, when you introduce air into that lubricant, you get cavitation and you get premature wear of the carbon surfaces, which limits the lifespan of the pump head.
I understand cavitation. Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
Right, I think that's it. Any questions?